What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. How are we? Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, and while I get ready, I'm going to do a little story time. So you probably already see the title. That's probably why you clicked. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is the story time about how I met David Dobrik. And yeah. He was probably one of like my idols. Like, I just remember watching like David's vlogs like so much, like all the time. Like, it was a staple. Like, it was a culture. Like, there's a pimple on my face. Oh, where's the pimple patch? It was a culture. It was literally like the vibe. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you guys know, like you guys are fans too or whatever, you know, like I looked up to this person, like I idolized this person, and I'm starting to realize how dangerous like idolization is, because you just shouldn't idolize anyone, you know. And whenever you meet your idols, girl, I could do a lot of these videos. You know how many celebrities I met? I'm like, maybe pipe down a little. I did Molly with Elon Musk, okay? So let me begin my story. So, no, let's not do it like that. So, it continues to do it like that. So, okay, like, I met David, okay? Like, fangirling. Like, I was fangirling, okay? Like, I don't know what this story is. Like, I'm already all over the place. So, I was, like, engaged once, and me and my fiance, like, we used to watch David's vlogs, like, all the time. Like, it was a staple. It really was. Like, you just put it on the background, you just watch it. And, like, they're doing, like, dumb stuff, you know, like, you watch them like jump on a dirt bike across the pool, and then somebody's in a hospital. Like, so it's not the best for like kids, you know, to like look up to and watch and replicate. Like, it's not, but it's more for like older kids, right? And like actual adults, you know what I mean? It's just meant for adults, you know. But I know some young kids were watching it, which I really don't like. I want to be a good role model. But anyways, okay, enough of like the TED talk. You guys want the tea? Okay, I'm just like schizophrenic. I'm just all over the fucking place. Okay, so I met him at a nightclub here in LA, and I won't say which one, but I don't really go to it anymore. I feel like some of these clubs, they're like on the scene for a second, they pop up, and then they're like out. So it was like one club like in Hollywood or whatever. Like, I don't really go anymore. Like, I don't do any of the like, and most clubs, like there's only like a handful of clubs I still go to. But anyway, so it was at a nightclub in LA, in Los Angeles. It was in Hollywood. And guys, like, I was a fan. Like, emphasis on was, okay, we're gonna get to it. So I used to be a fan. Like, I really loved his vlogs. I really loved it. Like, I love Trisha. I love Jason. Like, I'm really a fan of Jason. Like, poor Jason, yo, with this whole Jeff thing. Like, the fact that David has not paid his medical bills in full, and it was even thought about for a second, blows my mind. If you have that money and you're responsible for it, even if you don't have that money and you're responsible for it, I feel like you'd still be like, let me get the money to you, like, let's do a payment plan. You know what I mean? Like, even if homie was broke, like, that's what I would do. If I fucking broke my friend's like face with a crane and then busted his skull and his eye and fractured his ribs and his arms and his legs, like, and broke half his body, yeah, I'd be like, let's do Klarna. Like, you know what I mean? I would, like, not spawns. Like, I would figure it out, even if I had no money. Like, I would be like, yo, let me take responsibility for that. So that I do not understand. When you're living in this giant mansion and you've got all these Lamborghinis, I don't know why he didn't, like, foot the bill. Like, no questions asked. That part blows my mind. And that's how I know, I'm like, we're just going all in. That's how I know David's like insecure from Jeff. And I feel like, you know, shit is subconscious. I feel like when they met, David was like, he's prettier than me. And then he broke his fucking face and like walked off. Like, that's what happened, guys. Allegedly. Okay, so back to like me. So bad. Back to like when I met David. So we were at this club in LA, and I didn't meet him inside the club. I met him outside the club. So this club is like trashy, like most clubs in LA. Like, what do you expect? OC's poppin'. I want to move to Orange County. Whoop, hello. Oh, that's linked below. Okay, so I was basically like outside the club, and we're just like waiting for like after party. We just like left the club, and we were like trying to get back in the club, and then like I forget what happened. Like, there's like a smoking section, so everybody was like kind of like in the back of the club like smoking and stuff. And like the employees and stuff, they're always like so vile, just like vile. And that's how I know I'm just like in the wrong place, because like the way that these people like interact is just crazy. But anyways, that's just the employees of a nightclub, like shocker, wow. So yeah, I saw David there with his blue Lamborghini Urus, and I saw Zayn and Heath, and I feel like oh wait, it was Zayn and Heath. They're like a duo. It was David first, because I saw his bright eyes, and like they were just like standing there like with their car doors open, like almost like wanting people to jump in. They like, you could tell they just wanted attention. Like they're just staying there, like killing time, like being like, stare at us, look at us, yeah, like. And I was falling for it, and I was like, hey, like, and I was like right there, like, and I like said hi to David, I think, and he said hi to me, and like that was basically it. But like, you know, I'm still gonna film the activity of that. Like, it was crazy. It was just like, I was like, wow, they're right there. There's their Lamborghini right there. There's Zayn and Heath, like, doing their thing. Like, it's just crazy. Like, and yeah, like, no real interaction, like, happened. So I'll just, like, be honest about that. But yeah, he's just chilling there with his, like, fucking Lamborghini Urus, like, all baby blue. And, like, everybody's hopping in it. And, like, they're, like, leaving the club. And, like, we're, like, right here. Like, they're right here, like regular people just getting in the car, like all homies, like all of us were chilling, like people were smoking, kiki, and being like, what after party you going to, you know, people just trying to get the addies. And then like, oh, actually we did have kind of an interaction, like, see, I'm bullshitting already. Okay, so what happened? So yeah, we're like outside the club, we're like behind by the smoking section. Everybody's like, yo, afters, what's the addy? And like David, he was looking for after party too. So he's like yelling and shit. He's like, yo, y'all going to the blah blah blah, like, and they're like trying to figure out the after party too. And like I was this close, like from just getting in the car, like with them, like literally, like their door was just like open, and I wasn't gonna just like walk in. I was just gonna be like, hey, like it was, I was fangirling. I was straight up fangirling. Yeah, it was wild. But after hearing all this stuff and just watching Jeff, yes, just programmed you. Love that show. It's a great show. It's amazing. So yeah, after just watching that, like one episode with Casey Neistat, I was like, damn. And then I also watched that, there's a TikTok series that you can guys go watch called like The Party I Wish I Never Went To or something. And one of David's old friends back in the Vine days, he made a move out of LA. So go watch that story. And that's pretty cuckoo. Yeah, that was wild. Can you not? My kitty's like chewing on stuff. I was gonna do my makeup, wasn't I? Wow. I'm all over the place. So yeah, like he had his little Lamborghini Urus there. Everybody's like trying to figure out after party and stuff. And I was like, wow, dude, like this is LA. Like they don't kid. Like the influencers, they're all out here. Like they're right there. Like, and all the nightclubs, all the places, all the spots. And I was just like, wow, this is real life. Like I've spent years watching these people through a screen, and to just see them in person. And I was starstruck. I was a little starstruck. Not as starstruck when I was with Elon Musk in an elevator. We'll get to it. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, right. Come on now. Firmament who? No firmament. So yeah, I've met a lot of celebrities. So I'm gonna do some story times on them. The following celebrities that I've met, like, let's just like spit it out quick. David Dobrik, Elon Musk, Drake Bell, Lisa Vanderpump, the dance ladies, Abby Lee Miller, who else? I feel like I met JoJo Siwa, but I don't think I did. I don't know. Maybe it was a dream. Yeah, I've met a lot of celebrities, guys. Like, definitely. There's more, too. I gotta go check my little list or whatever. Yeah, I met both, like, matriarchs of LA. So, like, Abby Lee Miller and Lisa Vanderpump, like, said hi to them both. I'm not gonna... This is not that story time. This is the David one. Okay, wild, yo. I met Grimes, too, with Elon. Grimes was with Elon, which is wild. So, yeah, like, it was crazy. It's just crazy to, like, see people when they're actually in their element. And like it was so David, where he's like, yeah guys, like what's the after party, and like it was just so wild to like witness like them just like looking for after party. It's like something so like humane and normal, but like to see the people that you've been watching for years like do something like that, you're like, whoa, you're like so starstruck. It's crazy. So yeah, it's wild. This starstruckness left my body. It left my body after I watched that TikTok story time and heard Jeff's like real story. It's so wild. I'm about to go binge Tana and Trisha's like new podcast. That one looks so cute. But yeah, I really like Jeff FM a lot. Like, check that out. And his little products, his like barbershop stuff, like his dry shampoo, like, girl, I need it. Jeff, hit me up. You still bad. You still bad as fuck. The fuck you mean? Put it here. Put it here. Fist bump. Okay, I need to like fix my hair. I also need to go in the sun so I can like be blonde. Guys, I'm a natural blonde. I was born platinum. Like, blessed. And even in kindergarten, I wanted to dye my hair brown because I was like, Mommy, nobody looks like me. She's like, honey. Daughter. I was like, what? I want a buzz cut like my brother. And I want brown hair like Becky. So I was like begging my mom as a kid to like dye my hair brown and like buzz my head off. My brother came home one day with like a buzz cut and I was like, I want that. Yeah, I want that. My mom's like, just like a look. Okay, back to the story. So yeah, David, I don't know. That's like a whole conundrum. Like, I feel like there's retribution for that person, but I don't think there is. When you're that deep in Hollywood like he is, I don't think there's any... I don't think he's, you know, I think he's gonna stay on Snapchat and rot. And I mean it, because I like that person. It's so crazy to be a fan and like have your heart, like as a fan, break. Like, I really liked watching this person's videos and to hear what happened like with his friends. And like, it's one thing to like play around on a crane and film like a funny video, but it's another thing to like break your friend's skull and like have the money to pay for it and not. Is wild. Like, wild. That's how I know there's like something deeper, and it really comes down to like to jealousy, because Jeff is hot with an eye, with one eye, 2 eyes, 3 eyes, and no eyes. He's beautiful. So yeah, it really just makes me mad, like hearing about the whole thing, like where I'm like, I want to go give Jeff a hug and like most other stuff. Like, it makes me so mad. Like, it really makes me so mad. Like, because I looked up to this person, and you just think that people would handle things better, especially when you see this motherfucker gifting people car here, car here, car here. And it's like, so you got money. We know some of those are paid by SeatGeek, whatever the fuck. We know everything, baby. TikTok story time. Go check it out. The worst part, the party you wish you never been to? Yeah. Scared some kid out of fucking Los Angeles County? Go fuck yourself. Oh, that's crazy, yo. That is crazy to me. That is wild to me. Yeah, go watch that TikTok story time, then let's chat. Yeah, David Dobrik is, if you didn't know, he's definitely that, but it's some pussy shit. Like, it's definitely some pussy shit. Like, I don't know. And that's just crazy. Like, I just think it's, like, wild. Like, I think Jeff and David are both so sexy, and I think they need to, like, make up and be friends and all this stuff. Like, you know. It's wild. Like, it's like, what the fuck? You have all the money, you're paying, like, whether it's SeatGeek or not, like, you're buying all these people cars and stuff, and like, you can't pay for your homie's eye surgery that you're responsible for. Like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't get it. Like, who does that? You know, it just doesn't make sense. Like, what? Like, none of it checks out. It's just like, why wouldn't you? Like, wouldn't it make sense? It'd be like, duh. It would be a mindless thing for me. If I had that money, even if I didn't, it would be mindless. I'd be like, I got you, duh. Like, I broke your fucking face. The least I could do is like X, Y, and Z, you know? I just don't get it. I'd be over there bringing them Chick-fil-A. I'd be over there bringing them food, vegan food, good shit, you know? So I just can't relate. Yeah, that's just crazy. So yeah, I still like David. I still watch some of his videos and stuff, you know, like, he's a cool guy, but not really, you know, not really. I think he's done. I think he's over. David Dobrik's over party. Yeah. Like, a lot of my friends went to his birthday party, and I was like this close to going, but then I was so grateful that I didn't, because he had like a birthday party, like a casino one, and then they had like a Halloween one or something, and I was like so jealous. I wanted to go. But then I like thought about it. And I was like, oh, maybe let me not. Maybe let me be smart. I don't know what is over there, you know? So So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about any of it. Like, I like Zayn and Heath. I like their, I'm eating peanut butter jelly. I like Zayn and Heath. Like, I like their podcasts and everything. I like the Cremota coffee, because it's a Cremota dragon, like, Vine joke. It's, like, off of a Vine joke that they made. Like, so the fact that I even know that, like, that's crazy. Like, I was a fan. I was a real fan. So, yeah, if David could make a comeback and really, like, rebrand, and I think the only way he would gain the public's sympathy or whatever, or, like, even admiration at this point, would be to pay Jeff's medical bills in full, back pay and everything. And then I know there's like a lawsuit, so I don't know what's going on with that, but like, yeah, pay up, motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you? God damn, I want to bash his fucking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, that's wild. So yeah, if he could really pay for all the medical bills and go to his house properly with like balloons and a teddy bear and say I'm sorry, then like, and like, don't film it, and then like maybe post a picture, you know what I mean, and get Jeff to make a statement, you make a statement, like, then it would be good, you know? Like, I don't know. I think he really messed up with that. The fact that he didn't pay for it, like, blows my mind. Like, and I don't know the full details, like, I haven't been really keeping up, like, so I'm just like talking out of my ass, but I do think, like, did he go over there with like fucking chicken noodle soup at least? Like, I would hope. But, like, unfortunately, I don't think he did. I think he was, like, embarrassed and, like, didn't want to take the blame. And so he's like, oh, what Crane? What Jeff? I don't know Jeff. Like, it was crazy. The week, like, he was into surgery or whatever, like, they were, like, in Hawaii or something. It's wild to me. And then he says he doesn't have the money for it, but it's like, you're on a Hawaii trip. And then he just posted that video, like, going to the seven, what is it? Seven. What is it? What's it called? What's the name of it? I'm forgetting. It's like the seventh something, you know. Anyways, he went to like the wonders of the world. And it's like, dude, you can go to Peru, but you can't pay for your homies like medical bills that you owe. Like, I don't get it. There's a disconnect. There's a real disconnect. So, yeah, I used to really like that person, and now I don't. And that's the video. That's basically it. You know, I think he made really good videos, obviously, but I think there's some sociopath tendencies where, like, he didn't feel anything. Like, his friend's getting hurt, like, breaking half his body, and he didn't feel it. You know what I mean? Like, that's some sociopathic tendencies. Same with, like, even Jonah and, like, bullying him and stuff. Like, you can see, like, that he's a real bully. He's just a bully with a camera, bro, who's like, do it. Like, come on. Like, yeah, they spend money on him. The skits got more creative and stuff, but that's all it was, is a skit, you know? It's like, it's not a natural moment that they just are caught in. Like, they're doing it all for the camera. Like, it's all a setup. It's all a fucking... I'm gonna have to, like, edit these clips together. My timer just went off. I think I have to go get the laundry. But yeah, enough talking about, like, David, you know what I mean? It's so sad how I could be a fan of someone so much and then nothing. It's like my dating life. It's like, yeah, I really like watching his videos and stuff, and like his last vlog, I watched it too, and it was like him traveling because he finally got like a passport and stuff, and I think it's wild. Like, I think it's crazy. Yeah, I feel for Jeff. So, like, the people that I will now support is Jeff and Jason, because those are two of the biggest victims of David Dobrik. Like, allegedly. That's wild. Like, fucking Jason, bro. He's a homie. He's killing it still. And all, like, I'm in his comment section, like go do stand-up. Like, get off TikTok Live and just go hit the Comedy Store. Go hit the Laugh Factory. Like, seriously, like, revive that career, you know? Like, I really want to see Jason Nash, like, do stand-up again. I think he really had a chance, especially with that pilot he shot for, like, Comedy Central. That was great. It was all so good. Like, Jason is so talented, and, like, all those vlogs, like, rode on him. On the back of him dressing up as a woman and getting duct taped to a wall. Like, that dude, he deserves a fucking medal. And the fact that he's even doing the podcast with David, I think everybody was like, yo, I think maybe, I don't know what happened with that, but basically I think Views is back, right, or something. I used to listen to that in Paris. I was on the Paris Metro downloading the Views podcast, hopping into a Metro car, playing it, listening. I was a fan. I was a huge fan. It's so sad. Yeah, those two dudes, they got me through the streets of Paris, okay? Like, I loved them. I loved the Views podcast. So I'm happy it's back, but I just don't think it'll be the same because their friendship's not the same and they're not the same people. One has a sugar baby fiance and needs to go do stand-up and actually date real people, and one is a sociopath. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, I really like the Views podcast. I'll definitely like tune in and listen to it, but it's not the same. Let's be real. Let's all support Jason, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, Jason, I want to see him doing stand-up and being successful. Maybe get a show, get a Netflix special. Like, I could see him doing like a proper roast, how they do the roasts and stuff. I could see him doing that, definitely. And then Jeff, I think he needs to just keep his head up and shake it off and forget about it and move on. Maybe even move out of LA, but don't even give them that power, you know, just forget about them. Just keep living in LA, just forget about them, move on, you know. Like, it's severe trauma, like, that is trauma, and I know trauma. I have massive head trauma, like, massive. That's why, yeah. So, I get it, I do. I haven't had anything like that physically severe happen to me, but emotionally, yeah. I mean, physically, yeah, just no broken bones and stuff, but physically, yeah, like, 3 near-death experiences in 2024. One gun was pulled to my face. Maybe I'll do a story time about that. Crazy. So yeah, no, I get it, but I can't compare, you know what I mean? I've never had that kind of physical trauma, but it leaves like an energetic imprint, and that I'm familiar with, you know. I've broken my ankle, that's about it. So definitely like fracturing all those bones, that's very serious, definitely, and that's tough on the body. But it's I think it's less of the physical that he's dealing with now, it's more of the emotional, energetic. So I think if Jeff can just realize he's a bad bitch, do his little happy dance, then he's chilling, you know, because I think David was really jealous of that kid from the start. I say kid, I'm like 50, I'm like, what am I don't know, an alien. So yeah. Yeah, I really feel for Jeff. I really feel for Jason. And it's just so sad because, like, and even Jonah, at least Jonah, he got a little kebab place out of it. Like, I want to go check that place out. David's Pizza, I haven't tried it yet. I wanted to. I heard it sucks. Okay, I'm gonna go. I do want to try it. I'll film, like, a little TikTok. I'll go to, like, David's Pizza joint and film, like, a little TikTok reviewing it or something. But I don't want to pay for that. So yeah, I'll definitely be keeping an eye out, but I'm not the same fan I used to be. You know, and it's so sad how things change and stuff, but I think things just come to light, and I think a lot of these influencers are just being exposed for who they are, you know, and it just sucks, because, you know, you can really look up to someone and they aren't the same person that, you know, they are when you started, like, watching them. You know, it's really interesting. So yeah, that's basically it. I mean, yeah, I don't really have anything else more to say. Yeah, I think he's gonna just fade into the distance now, and we're all gonna give our love to Jason, Jeff, and Jonah, the 3 J's that he abused, allegedly. Alright, well, I love you guys. How does the makeup look? I need to do more, like, under eye concealer, because damn, look at those bags, they ain't Chanel. Like, I should know. Okay, well, I'm gonna continue my makeup. I feel like this story time has been, like, so long, so I just want to, like, wrap it up. But yeah, like, it was a pretty short exchange, you know, nothing crazy. We didn't really have a full conversation or anything. Like, that was basically it. I don't really fluff these stories, so I don't feel a need to. Yeah, that's just what I think about that, and let me know what you guys think about in the comments. Hit my Patreon below, check it out. It's better than the OF. Hit my VIP tier, you know, it's more expensive on Patreon because it's better, if you know what I mean. So check it out, and yeah, and go shop my favorites. It'll be like beacons.demille faves. Check that out. That's like all my favorite products, affiliate products and stuff. All my favorites. What else? Go grab my free ebooks. I'm now doing digital marketing. So if you want to make money from your phone doing digital marketing, make money from anywhere, it's the new hustle of 2025. You might have missed Bitcoin in 2016. You might have missed drop shipping whenever it was, but don't miss digital marketing in 2025. So yeah, go check it out. That's going to be the Stan Store link below. It'll say Stan Store / often nameless. So just click that, check it out, grab my ebooks and everything. See if you like me, check it out. But you should really go grab the digital product ideas and the digital wealth workbook for sure. And if you want me to do like everything for you, then the creator bundle. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.